What makes a travel destination truly special? Is it the breathtaking landscapes, the rich history, or perhaps the mouth-watering cuisine? Welcome to Porto, Portugal, a city that masterfully weaves all of these elements together into a vibrant tapestry of culture and adventure. This city is brimming with energy, rich history, and some of the most incredible food you'll ever taste. We're uncovering those hidden gems, those off-the-beaten-path spots that make a trip truly unforgettable. So grab your passport and get ready to explore with me. You won't just want to watch. By the end, you'll be itching to pack your bags and set off on your own Porto adventure. Let's hit the road. This is gonna blow your mind, especially all you Harry Potter fans. Livraria Lello. This is not your average bookstore. It was established in 1906 by two brothers, Jose and Antonio Lello, who wanted to create a bookstore that was more than just a place to buy books. They envisioned it as a cultural hub. The bookstore is a stunning example of neo-Gothic architecture, featuring an ornate facade and a grand staircase that spirals elegantly upward. The intricate woodwork and stained glass make it a visual feast for visitors. The smell of old paper, hours getting lost among the stacks. The bookstore is rumored to have inspired J.K. Rowling while she was living in Porto. The grand staircase and intricate interiors are said to have influenced her description of Hogwarts and the wizarding world. This connection has drawn countless Harry Potter fans to visit. Even if you're not a bookworm, you have to check out Livraria Lello. It's an experience you won't forget. Alright guys, time to get those legs moving and work off all those pastéis de nata we've been devouring. No trip to Porto is complete without conquering the Clérigos Tower. The Clérigos Tower is one of Porto's most recognizable symbols, standing at approximately 76 meters tall, making it the tallest bell tower in Portugal. The tower served as a lookout point, and its height made it an important navigational reference for ships coming into the port. Visitors can climb its 240-step spiral staircase to reach the viewing platform at the top, but trust me, the view from up there, totally worth every single step. You get this insane 360-degree panorama of Porto, from the red-tiled rooftops to the Douro River winding its way out to sea. It's like the entire city is laid out before you, and you can literally feel the history vibrating through the air. We're talking centuries of stories, all converging on this one spot. Plus, you can't beat that feeling of accomplishment when you finally reach the top. It's like you've conquered Porto one step at a time. Hold on guys, we're about to step into a time machine and travel back to the 19th century. Get ready to be blown away by the Palacio da Bolsa, a masterpiece of architecture that screams luxury. The Palacio da Bolsa was constructed between 1842 and 1910 to serve as the stock exchange of Porto, reflecting the city's economic growth during the 19th century. It boasts grand staircases, intricate carvings, and gold leaf details. The real showstopper is the Arabian Room. Imagine ornate walls, a stained glass dome, and an atmosphere thick with history. This room witnessed the signing of the Treaty of Porto. Today, the Palacio da Bolsa serves as a cultural and event space. It hosts business meetings, conferences, and ceremonial events, making it a dynamic part of Porto's current civic life. The palace is open to the public, offering guided tours that provide insight into its history, architecture, and the role it played in Porto's economic development. So be sure not to miss its opulence and history. Alright guys, after all that exploring, it's time to soak up some sun and feel the ocean breeze on our faces. Welcome to Foz do Douro, a stunning district where the Douro River meets the Atlantic Ocean. Explore the picturesque coastal landscapes, charming beaches, and vibrant waterfront promenades that make Foz do Douro a must-visit destination in Porto. Discover its rich maritime history, remarkable cultural institutions, and delicious seafood restaurants overlooking the ocean. Jump on the historic Tram 1 as it runs along the coast from the city center to Foz do Douro, providing a charming and scenic way to explore the area while enjoying the ocean views. Foz do Douro is home to several museums, art galleries, and cultural institutions, including the Serralves Museum of Contemporary Art, which is set in beautiful parkland. The iconic lighthouse, Farol de Felgueiras, located on the breakwater at the mouth of the river, is a popular landmark and a great spot for photography. Watch the surfers catch some waves and chill out at one of the many seaside cafes with a cold drink in hand. And the best part? You can literally come here and walk around without spending a dime. This is what vacations are all about. Okay, next up we're about to escape the concrete jungle and step into a hidden oasis right in the heart of Porto. Get ready to be amazed by the Jardins do Palácio de Cristal, a sprawling park that's a breath of fresh air in the city. This place is like stepping into another world, a green sanctuary where stress melts away. Imagine lush gardens bursting with colorful flowers, towering trees providing shade, and birdsong filling the air. Wander along winding paths, discover hidden fountains and soak up the tranquility. The views from up here are breathtaking. Get ready to step back in time as we hit up Rua das Flores, one of Porto's most charming and historic streets. This place is like a living museum, with every cobblestone and every building whispering tales of the past. We're talking centuries of history, all packed into one vibrant street. This is the one street that if you visit Porto you must walk down. Imagine this, colorful buildings adorned with traditional Portuguese azulejos, those beautiful hand-painted tiles that tell stories through their intricate designs. As you stroll along Rua das Flores, you'll discover charming cafes, quirky boutiques, and traditional restaurants, each with its own unique character. It's the perfect place to soak up the local atmosphere, indulge in some people watching and maybe even find a unique souvenir or two. And don't forget to look up. The wrought iron balconies overflowing with flowers add a touch of elegance to the already picturesque scene. Alright guys, it's time to tackle a Porto institution, the Francesinha, but be warned, watching this part of the video may cause severe hunger. Side effects include uncontrollable drooling, spontaneous kitchen raids, and Googling how to make a Francesinha in 30 seconds, only to realize you have 0 ingredients. You've been warned. Things are about to get delicious. This sandwich is basically a heart attack on a plate, but trust me, it's so worth it. We're talking layers upon layers of deliciousness, all drenched in a rich savory sauce that will have you licking your plate clean. Toasted bread piled high with sausage, ham, steak, and even a fried egg for good measure. Then, it's all smothered in a secret sauce that's usually a blend of beer, tomato, and spices. And just when you think it can't get any more decadent, they top it off with melted cheese and a side of fries. It's a flavor explosion in your mouth, a symphony of textures and tastes that will have you craving more. Pro tip, we went to a crowd favorite called Santiago's for our Francesinha. It did not disappoint. Alright guys, time for a sweet treat that'll have your taste buds singing. Get ready to indulge in the creamy, custard-filled goodness of Portugal's most iconic pastry, the pastel de nata. This little slice of heaven is basically a custard tart, but trust me, it's so much more than that. We're talking about a flaky, buttery crust that practically melts in your mouth, filled with a smooth, velvety custard that's just the right amount of sweet. And the best part? They're best enjoyed fresh out of the oven, still warm and dusted with a sprinkle of cinnamon. It's the perfect afternoon pick-me-up, a sweet reward after a long day of exploring. Trust me, one bite of these bad boys and you'll understand why they're a national treasure. Who's ready for some wine? No trip to Porto is complete without experiencing the city's namesake, drink port wine. This fortified wine is basically liquid gold, with a rich history and a flavor that'll knock your socks off. We're talking about a sweet, often fruity wine that's aged to perfection in oak barrels, resulting in a complex and satisfying flavor that's unlike anything you've ever tasted before. Whether you're a seasoned wine connoisseur or just looking to try something new, a port wine tasting is a must-do in Porto. You'll learn about the different types of port, from the ruby red to the tawny brown, and discover the fascinating history behind this iconic drink. Alright guys, get ready to dive headfirst into the heart and soul of Porto's culinary scene, the Mercado do Bolhão. This bustling market is a feast for the senses, a vibrant tapestry of sights, sounds, and smells that'll have your mouth watering before you even step inside. Stalls overflowing with fresh produce, colorful spices piled high, and the sound of vendors hawking their wares. You'll find everything from fresh seafood caught that morning to locally grown fruits and vegetables bursting with flavor. It's the perfect place to stock up on picnic supplies, grab some unique souvenirs, or simply soak up the authentic atmosphere of Porto. And there you have it guys, our whirlwind adventure through the hidden gems of Porto. From the enchanting Livraria Lello to the breathtaking views from Clérigos Tower, this city has stolen a piece of my heart. I hope this video has inspired you to add Porto to your travel bucket list and discover its magic for yourself. Now I want to hear from you guys. What are your favorite spots in Porto? Share your recommendations in the comments below, and let's keep the travel inspiration flowing. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.